Students, last class we have completed classification of rocks and rock cycle. Today I repeat once more classification of rocks. Classification of rocks divided into igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks divided into intrusive igneous rocks, extrusive intrusive rocks. Intrusive rocks further divided into plutonic rocks and hypapisal rocks. Sedimentary rocks divided into organic sedimentary rocks, inorganic sedimentary rocks, chemical sedimentary rocks and mechanical sedimentary rocks. The last, metamorphic rocks, divided into thermal metamorphic rocks and dynamic metamorphic rocks. Soil composition. The composition of the soil can fluctuate on a daily basis depending on numerous factors such as water supply, cultivation practices, soil type. The basic components of soil are mineral, organic matter, water and air. Soil composition consists of 45% of mineral, 25% of water, 5% of organic matter, 25% of air. Once again I repeat, soil composition consists of 45% of mineral, 25% of water, 5% of organic matter and 25% of air. It is only a generalized fact. The composition of soil varies from place to place and time to time. Let us see the classification of soils. On the basis of their formation, color, physical and chemical properties, we have to divide it into 6 major types. Number 1, alluvial soil. Number 2, black soil. Number 3, red soil. Number 4, laterite soil. Number 5, mountain soil. Number 6, desert soil. Let us see the brief explanation of major types of soils. Alluvial soils are found in the regions of river valleys, floodplains and coastal regions. Alluvial soil are formed by the deposition of silt by the running water. Deposition of silt means the fine materials present on the running water. These soils are the most productive of all soils, mainly suitable for cultivation of sugarcane, jute, rice, wheat and other food crops. Black soils. Black soils are formed by weathering of igneous rocks. Weathering means disintegration of rocks. Black soil is clayey in nature. It is retentive of moisture. Black soil is ideal for growing cotton. It is also known as cotton soils. Red soils. Red soils are formed by weathering of metamorphic rocks and crystalline rocks. Crystalline rocks are otherwise called as intrusive igneous rocks. The presence of iron oxide makes this soil brown to red in color. So it is called as red soils. Mainly it is found in semi-arid region. It is not a fertile soil. Why it is not a fertile soil? Because it is suitable only for millet cultivation. Laterite soils. Laterite soils are the typical soil of tropical region.
Mainly, laterite soils are found in the regions which experience alternate wet and dry condition. These soils are formed by process of leaching. Leaching means eroding, which means erode one place to another place. So it is infertile. Mainly suitable for plantation crops of tea and coffee. Mountain soils. Mountain soils are found over the slopes of mountain. Soils in these regions are thin and acidic in nature. The characteristics of soil differ from region to region based on the altitude. Altitude means height. Desert soils. Desert soils are sandy soil found in the hot desert regions. These types of soils are porous and saline, since it is infertile agriculture. In these soils are not so successful. Layers of soil. First we see the soil profile definition. Soil profile is defined as the vertical section of the soil from the ground surface and extends downwards. I repeat, soil profile is defined as the vertical section of the soil from the ground surface and extends downwards. Let us see the layers of soil. Soil is made up of distinct horizontal layers. These layers are called horizons. So, layers are nothing but horizons. The first layer is O horizon or humus. This layer is dominated by organic material, which means leaves, needles, mosses and lichens. Second one, A horizon or topsoil. In this soil is a part of topsoil composed of organic matter mixed with mineral matter. Third one, E horizon or elevated layer. E stands for elevated layer. This elevated layer is significantly leached of clay, iron and aluminium oxides, which leaves a concentration of ore, mainly leached by minerals. Fourth one, B horizon or subsoil. This soil of layer reflects the chemical or physical alteration of parent materials. So, iron, clay, aluminium and organic compounds are found accumulated in these horizons. So, the maximum mineral contents are come under the category of P horizon or subsoil. Fifth one, C horizon or parent rock. Partially weathered parent material accumulates in this layer. So we are getting more rocks from this parent rock or C horizon layer. The last layer of horizon is horizon parent rock or R horizon parent rock. This layer consists of unweathered part of bedrock. Soil erosion. What is the meaning of soil erosion? Removal of fertile content from the soil by nature and man. I repeat, removal of fertile content from the soil by nature and man. Soil erosion reduces the fertility of soil, which in turn reduces the agricultural productivity. So what are the major agents of soil erosion? Number 1, running water. Number 2, wind. Next, what are the major types of soil erosion? Number 1, seat erosion. Number 2, rill erosion. Number 3, gully erosion. Seat erosion means looks like a seat. Rill erosion means dispatchment of soil particles by flow, surface flow. Third one, gully erosion. Gully erosion means dramatic form of soil erosion. Once again I repeat, what are the major types of soil erosion? Number 1, seat erosion. Number 2, rill erosion. Number 3, gully erosion. Soil conservation. How we have to conserve the soil? Effort made by man to prevent soil erosion in order to retain the fertility of soil. We have to conserve the soil, depend upon to prevent the soil erosion. What are the methods we have to use to conserve soil? Number 1, afforestation, which means planting of new trees. Controlled grazing. Construction of dams. Construction of dams, we avoid floods. Wind break. Crop rotation. We have to use the rotation of crops in the fields. Stiff farming. Next one, contour plough. Contour means an imaginary line. Terrace farming, maximum terrace farming used in the mountainous regions or mountainous slopes. The last one, checking of shifting cultivation. So we have to use these types of methods. We have conserve the soil. Uses of soil. Soil is a natural resource. The soil is basic requirement for plant growth and supports various life forms on the earth. So the plant growth mainly depend upon soils. The minerals present in the soil enhance and nourishes the crops and plants. So all kinds of minerals present in the soil. Used in making of ceramics or pottery. We have get the parts from with the using of soils. Soil is a source of material for construction and handicraft works. All purpose of constructions depend upon soils. Soils acts as a natural filter of water and purify it. Soil supports ecosystem and play an important role in land management. Finally, rocks and soils are the important renewable natural resources. Why important natural resources? Because both of them play an important role in everyday life of human beings as well as economic development. Because rock-based companies are in increase, which provide employment opportunity to a sizable population. So basically India is an agricultural country. So we depend upon both rocks and soil. We have to conserve the soil resources, must be important.